Hey Canucks fans, welcome to Clay's Canucks commentary for Saturday, September the 22nd. I'm Clay Emo at Canuck Clay on Twitter. I'm at Clayton Emo on Instagram. I'm a founding member of the GLCPC, the good-looking Canucks Positivity Club. Tonight the Canucks play game number 4 of their preseason, their first road game of the exhibition season as they play in Calgary. They bring a record of 1-2 into that game, of course, their last game being that 4-3 shootout win over the LA Kings Thursday night at Rogers Arena. For today's video, just have one simple question. Who do you think should play on their power play as their quarterback, as the defenseman on their power play unit? We know that the Canucks like to go with a 1 D-man, 4 forward alignment, and we know that it's likely going to be Pettersson, Boeser, Horvat, and Barchi as those 4 forwards. Boeser and Pettersson on the 2 walls, Horvat in front of the net, and Barchi in the bumper position in the middle. And we know that they showed really good chemistry in going 2 for 7 in their last game. Not the most clean and fluid thing I've ever seen, but it was their first time playing together in a game situation. Of course, it starts with the D-man. So I have 3 options for you. I put a poll up on Twitter and I asked the same question: who should play the point on the Canucks' first power play unit? Gave 3 options of Alex Edler, Ben Hutton, and Troy Stecher. Got 100 votes in the first half an hour, and very split between 2 guys at least. Alex Edler had 43%, Troy Stecher at 41%, Ben Hutton had the remaining 16%. So again, Edler at 43, Stecher at 41, and Hutton with 16. So let's talk about each of these 3 guys, and then at the end I want you to leave a comment below, and I'd love to hear who you think it should be. A couple of qualifications here. Quinn Hughes doesn't count because he's not on the team this year, but obviously he looks like he'll be the power play quarterback going forward. And Olli Juolevi, I didn't include him because I don't think he'll make the team, at least to start off the year. Maybe he sees power play time when he gets called up. Inevitably, we know he's going to get called up at some time this year, when injuries or play, but I just don't think he's going to start the year with the team. And I didn't include guys like Biega and Pouliot, who I think are the 7th and 8th defensemen, whatever order you want. And then I didn't include Gudbranson, Delzato, or Tanev, who look to be more staples on the penalty kill. Okay, so let's talk about Edler, Hutton, and Stecher. Edler's the incumbent, obviously. He was the one quarterback in power play last year with the Sedins, Horvat, and Boeser, that really good unit that finished 9th overall in the entire league. We know that Edler is a good passer. I think too much, it's a funny joke, but too much is being made about his desire not to pass to Brock Boeser. I think it happened a few times near the start of the season, or the first time Boeser was playing on the power play. And yes, everyone saw the gifs and the pictures of Boeser winding up and then Edler not passing to him. I think that's overrated. I think Edler is actually a very good passer. Edler is very calm on the blue line. Edler has the experience of playing the power play, most experience of all those 3 guys, obviously, regardless of situation. And he's got a decent shot. It doesn't always hit the net, but Edler does have a strong shot, the strongest of those 3 D-men. So those are all the reasons why Edler should stay there. Is he's the incumbent, he's calm on the blue line, he's a good passer, and he has a decent shot. So those are that's the case for Edler. The case against Edler is maybe just for a change, a different look for the Canucks. He's not the most fleet of foot, but despite saying that, he does a good job of holding the puck in, and he doesn't get too flustered. I don't remember too many opponents getting past him for shorthanded chances. Maybe it's because he makes good passes to start everything off. So that's Edler, and obviously the experience is a big factor there. Let's go to Ben Hutton. He's the least popular of the 3 choices I gave. I put him in there because I thought he did okay in the last game. As I mentioned in yesterday's video, he's not the best passer. We saw in one 10-second segment how he messed up one-time passes to both Boeser and Pettersson in the same sequence. But I do like Hutton. I do like how aggressive he is. I do like how confident he is. I do like how he can move quite well with the puck, and he can gain the blue line. I think he's also good at holding the puck in. Actually, all 3 guys are good at holding the puck in. And the one thing about Hutton is I think he has a weak shot, though. And a couple of you pointed that out to me on Twitter already, that Hutton does have a weak shot. So, that can work both ways. If opposing players know that he has a weak shot, they can sag to cut off the passes to Boeser and to Pettersson, respectively. And then Hutton's going to have to develop a shot, become more of a threat, and at least come in for a few feet and let something go or make a good pass. So that's, I guess, the case for and against Hutton. He doesn't have the best shot, and he's not the best passer. The good thing is he's young, he's in good shape, obviously, and he's a good skater, and he can gain the line very quickly. That's not a very strong case now that I think about it. Okay, Troy Stecher, very close to Alex Edler in the Twitter voting so far. Troy Stecher did get some power play time, first unit time, especially when Alex Edler was hurt at the start of the last season. And Stecher The good things about him, he's not afraid to shoot. Doesn't always get through, but he is pretty good because of he's such a smooth skater with a small frame. He's able to move into openings, kind of shift on the line, and he's able to get pucks through. And I think we saw that more actually 2 years ago as opposed to last year. But that's the one thing we did notice, is Stecher can get pucks through. He's a good passer, maybe not as good as Edler, but a bit better than Hutton. So he's right, of the three, he's probably the middle passer. One thing Stecher does is he holds the line the best of the three guys, and because he's really good, good hand-eye coordination, aggressive enough to keep pucks in on the line and walk the line, as we like to say. And because he's the best skater of the three, if he does get beat, or if he does get, if it's tricky, if it's a 50-50 play at the line, of the three guys, he's the smallest, but he has the best chance of catching up to a rushing forward or catching a guy from behind. So those are the things with Stecher. I think the one thing about Stecher, though, is he's very active, and he's always looking to get the puck to the net, or at least to one of his teammates. So there you go. A very quick case for all three. Edler's the incumbent, experience, decent shot, and good passer. Hutton is in good shape. I keep saying that, but it's true. Hutton's in good shape. He can gain the line well, and that's basically it. He can skate well, and he can gain the line well. I like Hutton, but I think you can see he's probably the worst of the three choices. And Stecher, he can get pucks through. He makes good moves, and he holds the line well, and he's the fastest skater of the three. So those are my arguments. What do you guys think? I think it's going to be Edler to start off the year, and I think Hutton and Stecher will get looks. I think Hutton was just but he was on the unit on Thursday night because the other two guys weren't dressed. Canucks fans, what do you think? Who do you want it to be? Yes, it's not Hughes, it's not Juolevi. Let's talk about these three guys, or maybe if you want to throw in Del Zotto, Goodbranson, or Tanev. But let's talk about guys that are actually on this year's roster, or who are projected to make this year's roster. Is it Alex Edler? Is it Ben Hutton? Is it Troy Stecher? Why do you think? What's your reasoning? What's your justification? Leave a comment below. I'd love to read, react, and reply to it. As always, I do my best to reply to all comments as long as they make sense and you're not making fun of me. But you can do that if you want to. I just won't reply or react. Well, I'll react, but you just won't see my reply. So leave a comment below. I'd love to read, react, and reply. Subscribe to this channel if you haven't done so already. Give this video a like if you like what I'm doing on this channel. Have a great day. It's Saturday. I got a couple talks to do for a couple churches, taking my dog to get his third round of shots, and then coming home to settle in to watch the Canucks take on the Calgary Flames. God bless, and go Canucks go.